Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Kareem Clemons. Today is November the 3rd, 2020, and it is Election Day. Welcome to speaker.com. That's SPREAKER.com radio. I am Kareem Clemons. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks those who are here. I am live on the political process page on Facebook, and I am live on the YouTube. I am going to be short here because I have another segment, part two of the presidential election, which will be coming up on at 9:30. So I'll be live there. Also, too, I want to say that yes, it is very important that we go out and vote today. We do have the podium with the unknown president of the United States when it comes to 2021 because we will not, or probably, I don't even think we will find out today as we would normally see, who will take that spot in 2021, whether or not it will be the current administration or whether or not it will be Joe Biden, the president, the vice president who is running against the current administration, and the vice president, Kamala Harris, who is running against the current vice president. So, a couple of questions was in mind that I want to be brief here, real quick, on this coverage here. Some people have been asking, when will we know the winner of the 2020 presidential election? And people are saying that there are three possibilities, and I'm going to share those possibilities right here on the speakerradio.com. Okay. So they're saying that one of them could be like how we would normally have, and that would be the whole electoral votes, where we would know the candidacy after all the votes has been counted in. Just all traditional what we've been normally seeing. But with the coronavirus citing this country this year, killing so many people, and people voting by mail is something, a turnout has been unprecedented and never happened like this before. So a lot of key battleground states, along with some states, will have to count. Starting counting today on election day after people voted, or early voting made a big difference for a lot of people today because they're saying that some of the congestions throughout some of the polling sites are because a little bit eased because some people voted early. Okay, so that is something that is very, very we're very thankful for. Okay, so let's say so the controversial election night. Would they say? Well, one candidate will be rejected the winner, 20 270 electoral votes, because we do know that the electoral votes go by, those electoral votes. You have to have 270 to vote. And they will say that that will be one of it, but they're saying that this isn't the most likely scenario because they have to count the votes and people have mailed in the votes. Okay, two is two possibilities to call. They're saying that perhaps the most likely scenario is that it will just take some time to count up all ballots cast in an election, and the early number indicates. They're also saying that some states, including the battleground states like Florida, Arizona, have started processing their ballots already, but in other key states like Wisconsin and Pennsylvania, election officials can't even start counting mail-in ballots until election day, which is today. And then they said, by the way, even in states that do process an early vote and mail-in votes before election day, they do not release any results before the poll close. And then pandemonium is no one wants this, but we should probably acknowledge it is a possibility. There's a chance that there are voting irregularities that the tie up results in certain precincts, counties, and states. They're also which prevent the winner from being projective, and they're saying that this could be legal battles that last week's Congress or Supreme Court may have intervened, which we do know that they just picked a new Supreme Justice judge. Also, but she did say that she would not be interacting with that at her hearing, if I heard that correct. So definitely they're saying that if this is the scenario, they're saying that by December 14th, when the college convenes and the electoral from each state cast their votes, then on January 6th, Congress tallies the electoral college votes and may make the decision officially. This is if it was like pandemonium. So if it was like, so many people are online and they are definitely been out there because they were saying that the lines are growing much bigger. However, if you would have got yourself out there, early bird gets the worm, you would have had the opportunity to go. And it's cold out there today. You feel me? But no, like they don't want people to get there and they don't want people to be standing there for so long. And then after the polls close, they're like, well, you can't vote. That's going to be some type of lawsuit right there because, everybody has the right to vote. And even if you're standing online, damn it, that door don't close until everybody on that line is counted by using their amendment by voting in this election. So they should not dare to do that. Okay? So this has been called the most important election of 2020. And when will all the votes be counted? Are some of the questions that are being asked, and who will win? You see the podium behind me, who will take that position as the commander in chief, the highest job in the land. Well, we already know the highest court, which is the Supreme Court, the Queen's Supreme Court. Okay, and also vote 2020 on this day. Now, so you guys are asking, where is Val at? So Val is not with me today. However, I do want to say that she may be with us on the presidential election, which will be going down at 9:30. Now, my thing is this: I'm going to see if I can get some people to join in on the conversation because I need people to definitely weigh in on this. Especially, I'm gonna see if I can get my I'm gonna see if I can get my gay father to come up on here to talk again, as he was with me on last time when he did tell us that he believes that if Trump lose, he will not want to give up his seat to the current or to the next president-elect. And I can see right now so many people are definitely talking about this because it is breaking news. Breaking news that people are out there on the voting camp. They're out there voting, and they're out there. Waiting in lines. It's real cold outside in some areas. You feel me? But definitely go out there and vote. I do want to say, matter of fact, hold on. Let me see right now. Okay, chill out. Okay. So if you just joined in, this is the speaker. That's SPREAKI.com radio, and we are definitely here for the election. As you see, the podium behind me is definitely empty because we want to know who's going to be the next president of the United States of America. Okay, now let me say this. Shout out to people on the Pretty Bitch Club. I will be matter of fact, hold on, let me see something. No, I want to see because I want to just make this clear because I do know that the Pretty Bitch Club, I'll be live on there later on. Um, Wait a minute, what? It say you can't show the video. Yes, and right now the election day event is happening right now on the uh the Pretty Bitch Club right now. It's happening right now. It's going to be happening now until, from 6 to 11. Okay, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. because that's when I will be going live with another session of Presidential Election 2020 live with Kareem Clemons at 9:30 in 3 hours. Okay, I just wanted to come up here real quick to discuss, just a little bit of what's happening. And, again, three possibilities. Could it be the regular, normal night that we normally are used to, where definitely declared a winner on this day, or we will have too close to call? We don't know because they counting, or three, pandemonium, which definitely is going to get the courts involved, and we don't know whose side they're going to favor. Again, there was just a Supreme Justice judge appointed in honor of RBG, the late RBG, and she was appointed. And we do know that the House is Democrat, and we do know that the Senate, and also too, there are a lot of people who are running right now who possibility Senate wise that can send a lot of encumbrance packing their bags and going home. That means possibility that we might have a Democrat House, we might have a Democrat Senate, and we will have a Democrat president of the United States of America, along with a female vice president. Okay, so we shall see. The clock is ticking, time is ticking, and people are counting those ballots as we speak right now. And people are standing online as I speak right now, going to vote and going to cast their vote. They just showed a segment where a lady in New York City who was 103 or 107, the oldest living resident, casting her vote at that area. It was amazing to see her, and she said that she never missed a vote. She still could sign her name. She still could see. She still could talk, and it's just amazing. It's amazing. But right here, again, this is Speaker, SPREAKR.com radio, where I am live here with who's going to be next in the White House on 2021 to fulfill that seat, this podium right here, President of the United States of America. Did you cast your vote right here, right now? Okay? So this is Super Tuesday, and I'm so excited. Shout out to Daquan Jones. Shout out to Al Nicholson. Shout out to Jabbar Law. Shout out to Princess Diamond. Shout out to those on the Political Process page on Facebook. Shout out to the Pretty Bitch Club. Shout out to What I See You See. Shout out to House of Workout. That's Hal. Shout out to What's Going On America. Shout out to Talk Show T. Shout out to those who are here following me right here online. Shout out to Nate Love. Shout out to Kelly Harris. Shout out to T.S. Madison. And shout out to Miss Mary Mackins. Okay, on this election day, right here, right now. Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Kareem Clemons. Welcome to this short edition of the presidential election on Speaker, that's SPREKR.com radio, where who in the world will take the next job as the president elect 2021 right here, right now. Whether it is going to be the current administration or whether or not it's going to be Joe Biden or Vice President, current Vice President, or Kamala Harris. the most important election of 2020 right here, right now. I can tell you, if possible, if you can join me tonight. Val is not here, but I'm probably going to have her later on as we see where where people are voting, and also the long lines that are happening right now. But again, they're saying that due to people who turned out to vote early had helped and made a difference on some of the congestions that is happening in some of the cities, counties, and states right now where people are literally voting. But we do know that early bird gets the worm, and if you would have took your there earlier, then you would be able to catch your voice. But nevertheless, we are just thankful that we have newcomers who are coming out to vote for the first time ever in their life, who are coming out to vote. I do know that the candidates are actually not uh, out doing what they're doing, and that's campaigning, but it's over. They're resting. They definitely will attend events. But again, we will not know. I'm pretty sure we will not know or declare a winner on this day, which it probably take a couple of days after people count. I don't think it's going to take months. Okay, it's not going to take until 2021. Okay, hell no. Okay, it ain't going to happen. I'll probably say we probably find out something probably either the end of November or the beginning of December or the middle of December. But we will find out who will be the next president. It don't take that long in counting, bitch. Okay? They're gonna have to count them, but they got machines counting, they got people counting, they got human counting, they got everybody counting. Count, 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 count. Okay, they have people who have been mailing in way before. Make sure again that ballot was in and is there before and have the November 3rd poster on it. Because if you decide to mail that yesterday, it ain't gonna have it on there today. Okay, so just beware of that. And also, please, they're saying that there's some voter intimidation going on where some people are receiving robot calls saying that you can vote tomorrow. We know damn well that the voting election ain't no tomorrow. It is on the 3rd of November. Okay, so please, if you get a call, please do not respond. Please hang up. And if you continue to get a call, please put your number on a do not call list. But you know what? I believe that when people put their name on or the number on the do not call list, I think that's a setup. I think that's definitely a way because I put my number on the do not call list and they just been calling numbers still, and I'm still blocking the numbers. So I don't know if that's a setup for me and it's appreciation for somebody else. But what it is, what it is. Just report the call and just block the number. Tell your friends don't answer the call. Okay. So again, I said I'm not going to be here long before you, but I just wanted to come up here and talk to you guys that this is election day, and I just want people to go out there and vote. Okay, I need people to go out there and vote whether or not you're a Democrat, whether or not you're a Republican, whether or not you're independent. Go out there and vote and make your voice and your vote count. Okay, this is your opportunity to go there and make it count for not just you, but for your kids, for your family, for your boo, your spouse, for your puppy, your cat, your anybody, your animal. Make it right, and then also too I do want to say this, and I want to be serious right here, right now. When I cast my vote thinking of honor of my friend Rasheem Crawford, the late Rasheem Crawford. Okay, my friend, the late Rasheem Crawford, would have been in 100% right in assurance with my decision on my vote casting because he would have cast the same vote on this very day. So that vote was in honor of my friend, the late Rasheem Crawford, aka Sheenie, okay, who passed away in August, okay, at the age of 38 years old, okay, just 5 days shy before his, not even 5 days, a week shy before his 39th birthday. So, but shout out to Sheenie. Shout out to. So when I cast my vote today, it was in honor and thinking of my friend, the late Rasheed Crawford. Shout out to Sheedy. Okay. So yes, so please everyone, if you can join me later on in 3 hours at 9:30. I'm going to be live on with the presidential election 2020. I will be live on YouTube and I will also be live on the Pretty Bitch Club as well. Okay, but I believe I'm going to be adding the uh, the uh, the group page in as well. Okay. So yes, thank you guys so much. And again, yes, when will we know the winner of the 2020 presidential election? Again, I said I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Also, too, if you would like to say or speak on behalf of what you believe your vote has done for you today, uh, join me later on. I'm gonna see if I can get some people together. I'm gonna see if I can get Adolf back on here. I'm gonna see if I can get some people to come up on here and talk about why it was important to cast their votes. And I said it over the summertime. I said to Adolf, I said, I asked him, I said, are you gonna vote? And he's like, well, what kind of question is that? And I'm like, well, some people not even voting because some people, remember, they did not beat the registration, right? They did not beat the registration when you're supposed to register. So that means if they didn't beat the deadline, if they beat the deadline to register to vote, then honey, you can't vote today. And then you got other people who just can't vote because I guess their record or something. You understand? So we have a percentage of people who are not voting. We have a percentage of people who missed out on voting. And we have a percentage of people who just didn't know that they can vote. And then if they wanted to, they can't because they're not even registered. Okay. And I did say to you guys that check your registration, even if you believe that you're registered, because it happened to me. I am a registered voter and I even put my information in and it came back invalid. And I'm like, well, how is that possible? How is that possible that it will come back invalid? And I've been voting for years. So yeah, so stay with me, the Omega Studio News Talk Show T, and I will be back later on 9:30 with the presidential election. For more information, you guys can visit the blog page. Bye.